for staying. We're about to finish, and for sure this is not going to take too long. I have been tasked to share with you the benefits of a digital safety board to help us improve safety and culture. Before I get into this topic, let me just kind of share with you what has happened in our company that led us to this. Back in 2005, 2004, 2005, Hanson decided to start lean manufacturing implementation. And, as you may know, the basic of a lean manufacturing is 5S, or organization is actually the foundation, so from there we can start building up on getting the plants for the company lean. By practicing 5S, in our case 6S, we were able to ensure that our employees will consider safety as a part of the daily things that they normally do in our plants. Right now, basically, what we want to do is ensure that we will be able to communicate all the safety initiatives that are happening in our company to the employees. So I just want to share with you this statement. Employee perceptions of workplace safety affect safety culture and performance. You guys agree with that? All right. So what do you think, or what do your employees think about safety? Anyone want to share something? So employees may think, that safety is just something that they need to do because it's mandatory. Some of them may think if they don't do it, they can get punished. Some may think that it's just regulations and that we need to comply because it's part of the federal law. But very rarely our employees think that safety is something that can impact them and their families, not only at work, but also at their homes. So we recognized that safety is a way of life and our first priority 24 hours a day. And that's the motto that we want to share with the employees, so they would be able not only to practice safety at work, but also to bring it back, when they go back home. I want to share with you also a little bit of statistics, very, very simple statistics from the OSHA department. Back in 2011, more than 17,000 people worked in concrete and brick manufacturing. Do you have any idea what percentage of those 17 were involved in recordable accidents? Any number? 6%. So that means that 6 employees out of 100 has been or has experienced a job-related injury or illness. That's 1,020 employees. On that particular, if we try to graph those results, we can see that, the trend has gone down, okay? So, but it's still, high. 6 people out of 100 still having issues or experiencing related injuries at work. So we were thinking, okay, what can we do to continue with this positive trend in our plants? So we identified that we want to have better, up-to-date, interactive communication, not just thinking that because we are having conversation with our employees and they are signing a piece of paper, we are sure that they're really thinking about safety. So we wanted to communicate better. And that's when the safety bulletin boards came up. So we implemented those digital displays to communicate safety information to all of our employees. We have brick plants all across the nation. So this information needed to be plant specific, but also we wanted to be managed centrally at our corporate office just to ensure that the information is standardized. So when employees from one facility will visit another facility, they will be able with the information and they will be able to compare one to another. So what we want to display, so what we want to show those guys on those digital displays, we wanted to display the safety activities our employees are involved in other than OSHA and or MSHA mandatory requirements. Remember that we start doing lean manufacturing, and we use 6S, which includes safety, as a part of their cultural implementation for organization. So, as a result of implementing lean, we were able to implement or to develop several things, that uses our employees as a resource. The first thing that we do is something that we call CITs, or Continuous Improvement Team Projects. Focus all on improvements around the employee area and safety. The other thing that we do, obviously, is continue with the plan success or organization. The other thing that we want to display is something that we call monthly 12 for 12s. So we have that, like we want our plans to produce one improvement once a month during an entire year. We also do daily safety training or safety talks, as well as safety alerts, which is basically information that we share from all of our locations, all of our divisions, that we can apply, to our specific locations. And then general safety information. So I'm going to present to you a little bit of every single one, so you can have a better idea. So the CIT project. So in this particular section of our display or our digital information, we want to make a list of all the CIT projects that are done or completed, in every facility. The expectation is to complete one of those events every 4 months in all of our U.S. sites. We want to show what is the event that we are trying to do in what area, and something that we really like is to show, employees' pictures. And the reason is because when they see their pictures, they relate very well to that, and they are proud to show everyone, what they have accomplished. Along with that, we want to describe the specifics of the task that we want to accomplish on every continuous improvement team. We want to allocate a before and after picture once it's completed. We want to describe, what kind of hazard we have. Okay, what kind of hazard we have, what kind of action we want to do to solve that issue, what's going to be the target completion date and the status. Now, since we want to standardize this information, we want to make sure that who's responsible to provide that information and how often that information needs to be provided. So this is just a little table showing the type of information that we need, who's the one responsible, and the frequency of that information. The next item is that we want to show is 6S. And this section wants to focus on 6S implementation and sustainment. We've been doing this 6S for pretty much 7 to 8 years already. So we want to make sure that we are sustaining what we have accomplished. The level of sustainment is based on or measured by the plant-wide 6 audits. I mean, every plant is doing 6S auditing, and also the expectation is to complete a plant-wide 6S audit once a month and 2 corporate audits during the year. We want to show them, how well they are doing in regards of 6S implementation. So we keep a log of all the scoring so they can see it more month after month, just to kind of see, how well they're doing. And if any other type of event, continuous improvement event is being done in the plant, such as a Kaizen event, we also want to describe, the type of event and, again, the participants of that particular event with a picture. pictures of the before and after conditions, okay? And as well, same thing, the table describing the type of information that we want, who's going to be responsible to provide that information, and then how often we need that information. The next item is our monthly 12 for 12s. Remember, we want to do one improvement once a month, targeting safety or any improvement around the employee's area. Same thing, we want to have a picture of the employees that participated in that event, their names, information about what was the before conditions of that particular area and the after, results, and more pictures showing, what it was or how it was, and then how it was improved. Also, similar as the other ones, we decided the type of information that we need, who's going to be responsible to provide that information, and then the frequency of that. Next section is our daily safety training. We partnered, with our environmental safety and health managers. They put together a calendar that we distributed to all of our plants, listing all the trainings that we want to complete with our employees. So since we are managing this centrally at the corporate office, we are distributing this information to all of our plants. So that means that every employee in all of our locations is trained on the same topic every day. This table also shows, who's responsible to provide that information on the frequency. And this is something that I really like is safety alerts, and it has helped us a lot because we are using any type of accidents or incidents that are happening in our locations and share that with every single one. So in this particular case, we wanted to describe any lost time or recordable accident information and share it with everybody. We, based on the reports that the plants are generating, we want to share what happened and then also what the plant has done in order to correct that situation. So knowing that, they can apply the same tools anywhere. Same thing, we decided, who's responsible, providing that information, and then the frequency. And then the last item is basically just general safety information. There, we want to share with our employees any recognitions about safety or about length of employment or any other information that is related to our employees. We want to show, the amount of or the type of PPE that needs to be used on every of our locations. We also show the number of days that the plant has been without a lost time accident, and any other information that you may want to display. I guess the most important thing is that it doesn't matter what we use in your particular locations to communicate safety. What we really want to do is just to make sure that that message is getting across to our employees and ensure that they really understand what we're trying to do. And in our case, this has been very efficient because our employees are relating very well to it. That table is again showing the people that is responsible to provide the information and then the frequency. And I guess we are not doing questions. Okay, thank you.